want you to imagine yourself sitting around with friends and family, good friends and family, watching the big game on TV, the Super Bowl, or last night's North Carolina Duke game. Then I want you to imagine what's around you, food, drinks perhaps, and what drinks are you drinking? Well, for most Americans over the age of 21, of course, that drink would most likely be a nice cold beer. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gabe Puente. I'm a representative for Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, and I'm going to talk to you today about two things really. The efforts by Anheuser-Busch to promote responsible drinking within not only local, but within the community itself, and its charitable efforts. First point I'd like to talk about are the responsibility efforts. The company's goal, Anheuser-Busch's, one of the main goals they have is to work with retailers, educators, law enforcement to help enforce responsible drinking. As we know, it's a large part of our culture, alcohol, and it's also a large part of what hurts us as well. You all know the effects of drinking and driving, drinking underage, and Anheuser-Busch wants to stress how they approach this. They have a responsibility, not as they produce this alcohol, they have a responsibility to prevent its misuse. So what they do is implement these efforts, these programs within the community to promote this responsibility. One such program is this Good Sport, and what it is it's a management, a communication, and a training program that sports team owners, stadium owners go through to learn about how to promote responsible drinking. With the fans, large crowds, and this is actually a big part because large stadiums that sell alcohol, they have a responsibility as well to protect the fans and to protect all the people there. Another program that Anheuser-Busch has instituted has been TIPS, and that is training for intervention procedures. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's to help people who have a friend or a family member who they believe to be an alcoholic, try and help them, or actually help them help themselves. And it's just a list of guidelines to, help them. Another one is the Bud Light Party Code, and it's just guidelines that they give people who want to be a host for a party, a small party or a big banquet where there will be alcohol served, and it's just a little guideline for people to follow if they want to have responsible drinking, don't want to have any problems with alcohol abuse. Sound attitude, it's exactly like sport, Good Sport, except for music, concert events, and various other programs to help families and promote responsible drinking. My next point would be the charitable efforts by Anheuser-Busch. In 1906, Adolphus Busch, founder of Anheuser-Busch, donated to the American Red Cross right after the San Francisco earthquake. As you know, or may not know, the earthquake destroyed the entire city and left many homeless, without families. And these efforts by Anheuser-Busch really helped to give back to the community. Since 1977, Anheuser-Busch has donated more than $475 million to charities that promote education, disaster relief, environmental conservation, as well as economic development. As you can see in this picture right here, this drinking water can, it's the same size as a beer can, but except it's filled with drinking water. And after Galveston hurricane, they distributed 1.9 million of these cans to help the people of that disaster. Anheuser-Busch also promotes volunteering within their employee base, as well as giving back to the community through scholarships, such as the Hispanic Scholarship Fund. To wrap up, I just want to reiterate my 2 points. Their responsible drinking programs and their charitable efforts make it more than a beer company, but a social and community outreach company. They've really helped to give back to us. At this time, I'll take questions if there are any.